Hello, today is June 14th, 2024, and this is a really actually important video, which I really hope will help at least one of you. Um, I really think I know what is causing all my health issues and also what caused my dog Nyono to pass away last week, exactly 1 week ago. It's been such an intense and crazy couple weeks. Or week and a half only, but man. Anyway, Nyonya supposedly died of pneumonia last week. That's what the vets told us. It wasn't pneumonia. My dog Dragon, she never got it, and they were sharing a water bowl and a bed, and that's not what it was. When I brought Nyonya in for her annual physical in March, they told me, I brought in a poop bag to get tested, and the vet was just like, no, we don't need it. And Nyonu had been coughing, which he saw. He did an exam and he just prescribed a cough suppressant and told us that she needed to lose weight. And he probably saw her teeth were bad, which wasn't the case up until this year. She had up until this year, her teeth were very, very nice, but they really deteriorated. But the last couple of years, I had her teeth cleaned because she's developing a ton of plaque, and previous to that, she didn't. So her teeth were good in the last couple of years, but only because I was getting them cleaned, and she did get one tooth pulled out last year. So I am now putting the pieces together as to why she died, and the reason: parasites. And I think that's the cause of my issues too. So Nyonya had been dragging her butt on the ground. That's a sign of worms. I didn't know that till Monday morning. I just thought it was cute, and now I'm just like kicking myself for not looking it up. But yeah, the doctor didn't even, he saw that she was bloated. He told us she needed to lose weight. But bloat, bad teeth, coughing, those are like side effects of parasites, or those are caused by parasites. And she had exhibited other symptoms too, which I now know can be attributed to parasites, namely eating poop. So she was eating poop. She was digging like poop out of the cat litter, and we had to put a cover on it. She was like twitching at night in her sleep, and I thought she was just having like a dream that made her twitch, no, or something, or it's just normal little twitching in the sleep. So parasites can cause neurological problems. Um, yeah, and she just, yeah, she had the bloat, she had the bad teeth. Her butt was itchy. She was eating poop. All those things are caused by parasites, and I just didn't make the connection. And I did searches. The only thing I didn't search was the dragging the butt part, and that was critical. So I'm kicking myself for not doing that. But all the other things, when I looked up, I didn't. I mean, it wasn't that. I. It wasn't clear to me that it was parasites at all. And same now for my issues, my joint pain and muscle fatigue. My vision has gotten worse in the last year, markedly. Um, I've developed plaque. I've realized that it was, my teeth just felt different. I've had to really floss and, clean my teeth a lot more intentionally in the last year. Itchy butt, I had that last year. Also last year I had food poisoning, right? And I think that was parasites. And, I was eating a lot. I lost a ton of weight. And yeah, I just had so much weakness in my joints. And muscles. And that's why, I could only run the Chicago Marathon for like 4.5 miles, and basically at my old recovery pace. And I felt like I was like sprinting. I had just no strength in my legs at all. So it's all coming together now. And I really hope that I can help at least one of you avoid all the pain that I have gone through in the last few years, and specifically in the last week, having lost my dog. So having figured this out at basically 4:30 Monday morning last week, my dog had passed away like 2.5 days before, and I called the hospital, and she was picked up by the crematorium, but not yet cremated. So I drove to the crematorium, and then I drove her 120 plus miles somewhere else so that she can get a necropsy done. So that was very, very hard to do. to have her in a little bag and driving like over 2 hours with her in the car. That was so hard, but I felt it was necessary because I really think that parasites killed her, and the vet dropped the ball in her annual exam last March. Like, that was 2.5 months ago when the annual exam happened. More than that now. And this could have all been avoided if he had just tested her poop. So unfortunately, it was the animal hospital that had to order the necropsy. I couldn't get around that. And they know that I'm mad that they didn't test the poop. So hopefully they won't mess with the results. I'm paranoid that they will, because the diagnostic facility will only send the report to the animal hospital. They will only interact with the animal hospital that submits the order for the necropsy. So I'm knowing that they know that I think that they dropped the ball, and which cost my dog's life. I'm worried that they're going to mess with the results and tell me that, oh, she had cancer or something like that. And you know, because I'm sure it's not going to say that she had pneumonia, because she didn't have pneumonia. She was coughing for months. It's just that it got really, really bad in the few days before she passed away. So anyway, I submitted a stool sample of my other dog, which hopefully will come soon. I submitted that 3 days ago. And the whole household is taking anti-parasitic medicine, including ivermectin and Fenbendazole, and eating anti-parasitic foods like pumpkin seeds, and this is wormwood tea, and there's carrots and beets are anti-parasitic. I'm not eating that because it's high oxalate. Papaya seeds, honey. I'm gonna pick up papaya today. Garlic is supposed to be really good. Raw garlic, clove. I actually took little drops of clove oil. There's actually quite a few anti-parasitic foods that can maybe get rid of parasites holistically. So it has been so painful. I feel like I should have figured this out. Like last year, I also got a colonoscopy and an endoscopy, and I feel like in those places they should have figured out I had parasites too. Because also years ago I had kind of athlete's foot, and that's like a fungus and a parasitic type thing too. I just feel like a lot of like medical professionals just missed something that should have been not missed, considering this is their expertise. I've seen so many specialists, including a gastroenterologist, an endocrinologist, a nephrologist, an integrative medicine doctor, like so many doctors. I've seen and neurologists, rheumatologists. I've seen all those in the last year, and none of them mentioned parasites. Literally not a single one. So I'm just really dismayed that this all happened. I feel like there were so many opportunities where this could have come up, and it just didn't. And it's not, even when I do searches, like unless I specifically look up parasites, then it becomes obvious. But if I don't, it's not obvious at all. So if you are experiencing joint pain, muscle fatigue, bloat, itchy butt, compromised vision, and all those things, then I think, or any autoimmune condition, apparently any autoimmune condition is probably caused by parasites. So I implore you to, get tested, or even if not, just assume you have it, because, everyone does have parasites to some degree. It's just that for some, like me, it's kind of out of control. If you have leaky gut, like, number one, I think try to resolve it by taking anti-parasitic medicine or food. So it's just easy. I think it should be done like at least twice a year. And I think in like Indonesia, that's just normal for everybody. It doesn't hurt you to do it. So I think that it's just going to become a normal part of my protocol from now on. I am so traumatized by all this. And thank you for listening if you've hung on this long. And I really hope this helps somebody. This is why I'm doing this. Okay. So that's it for now. One last thing. This is my dog, New. This is the one who passed away last week. Love you, Nino. This is her little paw. I'm so sad. Anyway, I hope you're well, and until next time, take care.